This conference will now be recorded.
Right. Last class, I believe we were talking about, right, how to go ahead and retrieve a data using a wire service, right? Before that class, we were talking about how to go ahead and retrieve the data using LDS, Lightning Data Service Form. If you remember, in LWC, right, Lightning Data Service are of two types. One is form-based and one is programming-based, or also called as imperation. In imperation, right? In imperation, we have four methods available, right? Four methods available: create record, update record, delete record, right? And there is an option called as new record, but that is mostly commonly not used, or they don't work actually. Whenever you want to retrieve, we use wire. Retrieval, get record is done with the help of wire. Today's class, actually, I thought to start with a wire, but then I thought that, okay, before we go to the wire, let us complete the imperation. Now, to give you a full-fledged note, which we have already done, once again, I'm writing it because of the gap here we had, right? So LWC, LDS, there are two types. Number one, form-based. In the form-based, there are three. What is that? RECO. What are those? Record view form, right? RECO, or the record edit form. And the last one is record form. Next one, programming. Programming based. There are two. Number one, wire. B, imperation. In the wire, you have all that get is wire. Whenever you want to get something, it is wire. And then, right here, you have create record. B, update record. C, delete record. Right? These are the commands that are available in imperation. I believe we already completed this. I've shown you one of the example in wire. How to write a server-side controller, how to use a wire to go ahead and contact a server-side controller, dump the data, and then display the data in a Lightning Web Component. We will come back to the wire because this requires a little bit of more time, right, to go ahead and talk about the adapter, wire a property, wire a function, and everything, right? So as of now, I just showed you a single example of wire. I will go in more depth of wire in tomorrow's class. Today, we will start imperation. Put a heading called as LWC imperation. LWC imperation. Put a heading called as LWC imperation. Write down predefined methods. Predefined methods. Predefined methods. Predefined methods to perform CRUD operations. CRUD. Predefined methods to perform CRUD operations. CRUD. Create, update, delete, retrieve. Create, update, delete, retrieve. Create, update, delete, retrieve. CRUD. Right? Predefined method to perform CRUD operations. Right? CRUD operation is called imperation. is called imperation, right? There are three imperations available. Number one, create record. How do you write the imperation program? Let's see. CREAT, create, RECORT. Command is create record. And then you have to give the data, RECORD, record data. This is a variable or record, whatever it is. What is which record you want to create? Dot, dot, then. In then, dot, then, dot, catch. Dot, then, dot, catch. This is the command you have to give. In fact, I will increase the command a little bit more. Same thing I'm copying. Control C. This is the core command, right? Here we go. Create record. In then, you can declare a variable RESPONSC response is equals to arrow a program. Catch, you can declare a variable ERROR error equals to arrow a program. Now, this is the final command which is now applicable for all the three. Same thing. All the three will have same command. In the place of create record, it will be update record. UPDAT update. Same command. In the place of delete, same command. But in the place of create, it will be delete. In the place of record, it will be record ID. Record ID. In the place of delete, it will be record ID. So I want you to copy this piece. This is how we do, right? Once you copy, I will start doing it today. Done? Copying is done. Sorry. Write down imperation after this. Whatever the definition I gave you, what is an imperation, and all the three imperations. Create record, update record, delete record. Three imperations. We will try to complete all the three today, right? Let's hope that we are able to complete this. You don't require any server-side controller to create a record. You don't require any server-side controller to delete or update a record. We don't need Apex class. We can do it directly from LWC. Perfect. Is it done? Right. Now let me close everything here. Close, close, right? I will go ahead and say Control Shift P. Rather than authorize, I will say open the default org, right? I want to see which org it's opening. By the way, let me close the Internet Explorer. So that system will open by itself. I'm just trying to cross check which org it connects to, right? Because I see that VS Code org is still active. So let's see if it's able to log me in without asking a username and password. Right, there we go. It ran successfully. It's opening up the Explorer. And it's trying to log in. Whether the username, password, and the authentication token is still valid. There we go. Right, I click on users. I click on user. Let me see whether it's showing LT124 or not. Perfect. That means I don't need to authorize anything. It's still active. Very good. That's good. Now I say Control Shift P. I will say create a Lightning Web component. LWC underscore 3004 underscore example 1 underscore, right? LDS imperation, IMPERATION imperation underscore create. Imperation underscore create. I press enter and I create a Lightning Web component, right? So I'm waiting for it to get created. There we go. A Lightning Web component got created. Here we go. This one. Imperation create. I go to my HTML, right here. I will quickly do some, right, designing, LIGHTNING, lightning card, right? Press enter. I will say title, right? I will say title equals to LWC LDS, right? IMPRAT and imperation CREAT create. Yeah, LWC imperation create. I will say lightning, LIGHTNI, lightning, INPUT input, lightning input, right? I will say label, LABEL, label equals to, what do you want to create? Account or contact? Tell me first. Anything is fine for me. ACCOUNT, account name, right? On change, I want C on change. A function has to be called CLNM. Like this, I'll take couple of inputs. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. 4 inputs I'm taking. Account name, account phone, account fax, account industry. I will say CLPH, CLFX, CLIND. And finally, I want a command button. LIGHTNING, lightning, button, BUTTON, button. Right here, I will go label equals to save. On click, call a function. What is this? Save me. A simple lightning card I've created. Now, let me go back. How many functions are there? I go to the JavaScript module. Right, I go to the JavaScript module, the ES module. Right here, I write my controller. There we go. I write my controller here. First function. Here I will say event, event. Like this, how many are there? 4 fields are there. So for 4 fields, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for save me. Now let me go ahead and keep on changing the name. CLPH, the second one, CLPH. Third one, CLFX, CLFX, CLFX. Next, fourth one, CLIND, CLIND. And finally, one function is called save me. Save me. Control S on the keyboard. Declare the variables, right? Because you have captured the data, so it is the time for me to declare the variable. Name, next, phone, 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 next, fax, next, INDST, industry. You created 4 inputs. For that 4, there are 4 variables. Now, whatever the input that you have entered in the template, you need to capture them in the controller. So what is that? You have to here use this dot name. This dot name is equals to, what is that command? Event dot target dot, what is that? Yes, guys. Event dot target. Target spelling is wrong. TAR. Event dot target dot value. Event dot target dot value. This is the command you cannot forget in LWC. Remember that. To capture the data, this is the way we do. Right? This dot FX industry. Next. Event dot target dot value. Next, industry. Right? This dot industry is equals to event dot target dot value. Now you captured all the data that you entered in the template is been now captured in the controller. Control S. Anybody has any questions? Anybody has any question? Sorry?
20th line, 16th line, target spelling.
Target spelling. T-A-R. Oh man, T-A-R. Right?
20.
T-A-R. Here also same thing. T-A-R. Control S on the keyboard. Good? Good? Perfect. Now what you have to do? We have to go ahead. First thing, we have to import. IMPORT import. Import what? You cannot change this name. Create record. Here it is. This one. Create record. Next step, you have to import the imperation. I'm writing IMPORT. Import the imperative method. This is available by pre-default. What are the different methods available? Create, delete, update. One more is there, get, but not properly used. We use wire here actually. So I'll remove this as of now and I'll just put this. These are the methods available. I imported what? Create I imported. Now, whenever you click the button, right? Whenever you click the button, what do you have to do? Step one. Step one. What is step one? Step one, create. C-R-E-A-T. Create. Field list. First, create a field list. So here we go. I'm creating a field list. C-O-N-S-T. Constant. Fields. F-I-E-L-D. F-I-E-L-D-S. Fields is equals to, right? In the account table, it is a name field. Key value. What is the value? This dot name. See, account name, I mapped with this. Next, comma. Key. Phone. In the account table, there is a field called as phone, right? Not equals to, oh, sorry, here, that's correct. Perfect. Colon. Key value. What is the value? This dot phone. This dot phone. Comma. What is that? Fax. Colon. This dot, what is a field? Fax. I'm mapping the fields. Right? Comma. Next, industry. INDUSTRY industry. Colon. What is the industry? This dot INDST. So all the mapping done. See, I created the mapping. Step one. Step two. Step two. Add, right? Or I can say create API record. Earlier it was a field. Now I'm creating a record with the field. What are the fields that you created? With that, create an API record. CONST constant. RECORD record DATA data. Record data is equals to here. API name. What is the name of the table? Name of the table is account table. ACCOUNT account. Where is the field? Field is here. Fields. Over. See, I created a field mapping. Then I created a record data where I'm saying the API name of the table is account and the field is the field which is at line number 30. Last. Over. Here we go. STEP step 3. What is the step 3? Step 3 is nothing but call the imperative method. CLL. Call the imperative method method. Call the imperative method. How do you call it? I already gave you. Create record record. See, create record bracket the record data dot then dot catch dot then dot catch dot then dot catch. Clear? Dot then dot catch. Where is the record? Here is the record data. I pass it over. We will write this program further. Control S on the keyboard. Save. This is how you call an imperation method. See, I just called an imperation method. These are the 3 steps you have to do after you import the imperation. After you import the imperation, you import and then you use it here. Control S on the keyboard, Control Shift P, deploy this, create a lightning Y, deploy this to the source org. Deploy this to the source org. You want to put this in account contact somewhere, you can do that. Or you can call it standalone also. Let me go here. Let me call Rupam @lt124.com, password CRM1234 hash. Right. Never. Setup. Developer console. Meantime it opens, let me right click on it. Click on rename, copy the name. I'm opening for developer console to come up. There is a dummy app. Perfect. I remove it and I put today's component, LWC. System didn't find. Seriously? Did we deploy it? Control Shift P, deploy it to the source org. Now then, why it's not there? Control S on the keyboard. Now it's there. I go ahead. Oh, I opened the source org. Sorry. Now I click on preview. There we go. A LWC form has come. I will say LWC Tech. Phone number 222. Fax number 222. Industry, right? ENERGY, energy. I click on save. Nothing has happened. Go and check whether the account got created or not. App Manager, view all, sales, I click on account. See, LWC Tech got created. See, a new account called LWC Tech got created, which you just created from here. That means my imperation is working. I didn't get a pop-up, that's okay. But record got created? Yes. I filled the form and you can see that the record got created. LWC 222. Here also you can see that. Phone number 222. This is how you write imperation create. Now I want a pop-up message. Then I will write a further program inside. What is that? RESPONS, response. A variable equals to arrow the program. Here, error. A variable equals to arrow a program. See, further. Here. right? I will go ahead and say, press enter. I will write further program here. Further program here. Impression. I will say that alert. Alert. What is that? ACCOU account CREAT created SUCCE SSFULLY account created successfully. Next, if there's error, right, then I will say alert ACCOU account CREAT creation failed. Account creation failed with the following error. And here I will say plus error. Whatever the error is there, show the error. See, same imperation. Now I'm writing a little bit more extra. And I say Control S on the keyboard, right? Perfect. Now it is the time for me to go ahead and deploy this. Control Shift P, deploy to the source org. Perfect. I deployed it. Now it is the time for me to see the effect. I come here, press enter. Account name, LWC2Tech. Phone number, 22222. Fax number, 22222. Industry, BANKING banking. I hit save. Immediately I'll get a message. Account created successfully. Click OK. Go and check. You should have one more account coming up called as LWC2Tech. LWC2Tech. Without writing a server-side controller, right? You see that we were able to create a account successfully using imperation. Using imperation. Using imperation. Using imperation. Anybody has any questions still here? Anybody has any question till here? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Everyone clear? Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Perfect. Now, before I go to the next one called update, the easiest one is to show is the delete. The easiest one is to show the delete. By the way, we can try one more thing. Let's see whether it works. Most likely it will be working. Account created successfully with ACCOU account ID. I want system to show the ID also. I will say plus. What is the variable? The variable is this response. Response dot ID. Show me the ID. Show me the ID. Response dot ID. See here. I will not say error. I can be more precise. Oh, sorry. I can be more precise. Error dot body dot message. MESS a message. I can do like this. Account created successfully with account ID, and then I want the system to display an ID. Whenever there's an error, don't give me the complete error. Give me the error body message. Otherwise, it might get undefined because an error consists of title, an error consists of error message. So I want only the message. Control S on the keyboard, Control Shift P, deploy to the source org. right? Now there we go. Once again, let me refresh this. Let me refresh this. Refresh, right? I will create a new account called LWC Tech 3. Phone number 33333. Fax number 33333. Industry, right? ENTERTAINMENT. Entertainment. I click on save. Account created successfully with account ID. Oh, I'm not getting the account ID, right? I'm not getting the account ID, Rupam, right? So the problem is not with the coding. The problem is that, right? The ID is also there. Let us check ID I capital, Control S. That could be the problem. The main problem here, rather than this error, is these are all external call. Before even the ID gets generated, because the data has to go, then insert, and then ID has to be generated, and then the response comes, or in the response the ID is stored. What is happening is that, right, system is displaying the message. Even before the record, immediately the record is creating, as soon as the record got created, the message got displayed, right? The response to get the record ID, that much time also it's giving. Before the record ID is generated, but before the response can read the record ID, the message is getting displayed. So let's go ahead and see. Enter, right? Sometime it will come, sometime it will not come. That's the reason, right? Mostly we don't try to read anything from the response, right? So I will say LWC Tech 4. LWC Tech 4. Phone number 444. Fax number 444. Industry BANKING banking. And I click on save. Let's see. No. With account ID, it's not showing the account ID. Ignore it. That's the reason in the starting I didn't write. I thought that, okay, let me show you in case how to utilize this response. Even if you try to utilize this response, this variable is actually, right, reactive variable, not a proactive variable. It's a reactive variable. Response is a parameter which is a reactive parameter, right? These are all reactive, right? See, attach callback to the resolution or reject, right? And these are all reactive variable, right? These response variable, right, will get the data, but before the data it gets automatically, immediately this message is displayed, and then it's trying to go and get the data, but by the time the message is already displayed. You might see that this will work. I'm not saying that it's not going to work, right? You might see that this is going to work. Let's do one thing. Let's not put it inside this. Control X. Put it inside the bracket. Alert with response ID, right? Always put it inside the bracket itself. Many a times, now this will work, you see. Control X, I put it inside the bracket. Alert, put it inside the bracket. Now you will get the right data. Now you will get the data. Control Shift P, right? There we go. Let me go ahead, right? Response.id. Now, next time when I refresh, 99% you will get it, 10% you don't get it. When you don't get it, don't try to troubleshoot. As I told you, right? Sometimes these data, these variables are reactive variables, right? Message is displayed. After that, the variable is assigned with the ID. Usually now, in your case, LWC TAC Tech 5, you should get the ID now. Phone number 55555. Fax number 5555. Industry BANKING. Now I will get it, you see. Save. There we go. The account ID is right. So usually, even if you use it inside, you don't get it many a times, right? So alert, you got the ID, so hence an account got created. Clear? Clear? Right? Everyone clear how to work with an imperation? Before I go to the next one called delete, shall I close it? Done? Anybody has any questions on imperation? I've clearly given the steps, what to be performed. Right? See, completely different from your Lightning program. Completely different from your Lightning program. Now I close it. I do one more, Control-Shift-P. Create a new Lightning Web component, LWC underscore 3004 underscore example 2 underscore LDS underscore imperation, IMPERATION underscore delete underscore delete. Press enter. Earlier I created create, now I'm creating new one called as delete. Here we go, delete. In delete, I will just go ahead and put one button, LIGHT Lightning card, Lightning card, title equals to LWC LDS IMPERATION imperation delete, right? And I will just put one simple button, right? LIGHT Lightning BUTTON button, right? Lightning button, right? Label equals to delete VARINT variant equals to destructive. Variant equals to destructive. On click, I want to call a function. What is that? Del me. Control S on the key. There is nothing. Now I copy del me. I go to my Java ES module or my controller. I go and write the function del me. And here I put event. Event. Del me event. Right? First step. Import. IMPORT import. Import what? Import delete record. See, delete. Here we go. Third one. Delete record. This one I'm talking about. Delete record. I imported it. Perfect. Now I come here. You need to have a record ID. Record ID is RECORD. Record ID. It's a variable. You have to declare public. To declare a public, you have to say API. You know this. And here you have to say @API. Automatically a record ID will be assigned. Perfect. Now I have to write the program. Quite simple. What is that? delete record. What do you have to delete? The ID. Where is the ID? Right? Dot then dot catch. Dot then dot catch. This is the program. Same thing. Right? Same thing. Delete record. Dot then dot catch. Create record. Dot then dot catch. Same program, guys. No change. Here, in the place of record, I will give a record ID. Will this function work? Yes. Control C. Now we will go ahead and implement in a target. I will say true. TRUE true. Visible equals to true. I will say targets. Inside the target, I will say target. Target what? I will say record page because you have to delete a record. Control S, Control Shift P, deploy this to the source org. Oh. Control Shift P, deploy this to the source org. There we go. You can use it anywhere now. I didn't say it's an account deletion. I didn't say it's a contact deletion. Nowhere I said it's a API name. I just give it record ID. That means I can put this component anywhere, everywhere. Control S. Let's come here. Right? Close this. Where will you put? Shall you put in contact? Open a contact record. Vamshi Krishna Mohan. I'm opening it. Right? I click on setup. I click on edit page. My Flexi Builder or my Lightning App Builder opens up. I scroll down. I should be able to see today's LWC component here. 3004 delete. See, I will go ahead and I'll drag this button here. LWC LDS impression delete. Perfect. I click on save. Done. I go back. Now this button will work. Now this button will work. I'll say delete. I say delete. I clicked on delete. Let me see. Vamshi Krishna Mohan is there. It's still there. Oh, delete. Delete. Why it's not working? You shouldn't write like this. You should write this dot. Field name should always be used with this dot. Remember that. We made a mistake in the program. Record ID has to be set with this dot. Control S, Control Shift P, deploy to the source org. That is the reason delete was not working. Now I come here. I refresh this page. Vamshi Mohan or Vamshi Krishna Mohan. Now I click on delete. See, perfect. It's working. The contact got deleted. See, I go to my contact. There is no contact called Vamshi Krishna Mohan. Delete it. I open BBB. I click the button delete. You see that? The record will get deleted. Rupam, you're getting an error. Actually, that is nice. It's very good. Why this error is coming up? After deleting, system doesn't know where to go. The record got deleted. Now it cannot display the record. It has to go to the contact home. It has to go to the account home. Somewhere it has to be routed, right? The reference has to be there somewhere, which we didn't write. That is the reason it's giving an error. By the way, ignore the error now, and you see that this all got deleted. We'll go to the recycle bin. RECY, recycle bin. And you can see that both the contacts are here. See, BBB, Vamshi Krishna Mohan. I will say restore the record. See, my delete button is working. Now it is a time for me to write further program inside the delete button. Then what I will do? Whenever you want to write a further program here, then we use, right, RESPONSE response equals to arrow curly bracket. Here, error, ERROR error, right? Error equals to arrow a curly bracket. This is your complete command. Now you will write the program in this. After deletion, what has to be done? After deletion, what has to be done? After deletion, I want it to route it to certain page. How the routing is done? Go to Google. It's a standard command, copy paste. Come here. Type NAVIGATI, navigation, right? Mixin, navigation mixin. Go to the Lightning navigation mixin. Let's see. Here we go. The first document I'm opening. First thing is that, right? Navigation, LWC navigation. First thing is that, right? Import navigation mixin. See. Second, extend to your navigation mixin, not lightning element. Extend to navigation mixin. Your extend navigation mixin. Next, you have to copy this code. Let's do this. First step, import. Control C. I come here, I import. Import navigation mix in. Step 1. Step 2, right? Extend to lightning element. No, I have to replace this with a new command called extend navigation mixin and in a bracket lightning element. Control C. Come here. Replace this lightning element with this. See, extend navigation mixin lightning element. Everyone clear what I'm doing? Yes or no? Everyone clear what I'm doing? Yes or no? The steps. Yes, guys. No, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the way you have to do. First step, navigation. You have to call inside import. Then you have to extend navigation mix into the lightning element. Earlier ikkada lightning element undedi. I replaced with navigation mix in lightning element. Now the finally, right, you just need to go ahead and copy this one. Inka em ledu. Control C. And come and paste it here inside the response. Inside the response, I'm pasting. Control V. Response lopata. Ante. Inside the response, I'm pasting it. Let me see where this bracket is starting. Yep. Where is this bracket? Okay, perfect. This whole program is inside like this. Chalo. Standard page, account home. So as soon as you delete the contact, immediately it will take you the account homepage. You can route it now to contact homepage, opportunity homepage, wherever you want to route, you can route. Control S. Control S. In the error, you can display the error, as I told you. All right. Here you can write the error message. Alert. Alert. What is that? Right? Data CANNOT cannot. Data cannot be deleted. The data cannot be deleted. And I can give the error. Why the data cannot be deleted? Plus ERR over error. Go to the error variable dot body, BODY body dot MESSAG message. Display the message. See, now I've written a complete program. Control S on the keyboard, Control Shift P, deploy to the source org. Now, next time you go ahead and refresh this. Refresh. 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 Now I open Vamshi Krishna Mohan and I delete. As soon as I delete, I shouldn't get error. Immediately system should route me. Immediately system should reroute me to account homepage. Delete. Kaledu. Delete. Kaledu. It should reroute me to the homepage, account homepage. Right. It takes time. Let's see. Perfect. Right. Let us check the program. Did we made any mistake anywhere or not? Extend.
Sir, object
Yes.
API name account. Yeah, 15th
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. So what's the problem? After
We are doing in
deleting,
context. No?
that's okay.
Contacts.
After deleting, I'm deleting contact, but after deleting, I want system to go to the account page, right? Let us see the program. So
Yes.
there is there's no problem with that. Let me see. Uh-huh. Standard navigation. Did I copy it? Right. Perfect. That's good. Navigate account homepage. This dot navigation. Type standard attribute home, account home, full brackets. Yes. Perfect. That's the function we are calling in. Right. LWC. ఇంతే ఉంది ఇంకేం లేదు. Let me see. Navigation max in to the lightning element. You're extending. Did I do that? Yes, I did this. Navigation mix in. Lightning element, and then the element start, tell me, and then here it starts. Let me check the brackets. All the brackets are this dot navigation, this navigation mix in dot navigate. Okay, right? This bracket starts, ends here. This bracket starts, ends here, and this bracket start. Oh, this bracket starts, ends here. Perfect. ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, ఏం తేడా లేదు. Right? I see. I don't see any issues. Then it might be refresh issue. It might be refresh issue. I open the page, refresh, refresh. So don't always, underestimate your program. Sometimes it takes time to refresh. Refresh. Now I click on delete. Delete. Come on, my program is not working. Right, my program is not working. I go to the contact. I open this.
ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ డిప్లాయ్ చేయరా కోడ్ని?
Which one?
డిప్లాయ్ చేయరా కోడ్ని? ఎందుకు నాకు డౌట్ ఉంది, డిప్లాయ్ అయిందే లేదా?
డిప్లాయ్ అయింది కదా, మనం చేసాం కదా, డిప్లాయ్ చేయలేదా? Okay.
చేయండి, ఎందుకు డౌట్ ఉన్నది.
Control Shift P, deploy. This is the source arc. Deploy, 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 done. Control Shift P, deploy the source arc. Deploy, 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 done. Now I come here to my page, right? Sometimes it's a refresh issue. Remember that. So refresh, 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 right? Now I click on setup. I click on edit this page. I'm removing this component and again I'll put it back. All right. So there we go. My Flexi page builder opens up and I say delete, remove this component. I click on save, save, and I go back. The button is completely removed from the page. In the contact page, that button will no more there. Now again, I click on setup and I say edit page. Have patience, it will work. It is just a refresh issue. I come here and I say refresh component. I click here, I say refresh component. I click here, I click here, I say refresh component. I click here, refresh the components. Now I will drag and drop my component. LWC imperation. I click on save. Save. I go back. I press enter. Refresh. What am I expecting? As soon as I click delete, immediately system should go to account and it should show account homepage. Delete. See, it's worked. See, it worked. See, it worked. It didn't get the error, it went to the account homepage. Whenever you don't get the output, don't try to underestimate that you might have written wrong. See, either we didn't deploy it or it took time. It takes time. So you have to go ahead, be confident on your program whenever you're writing. See, మనం ఏం చేంజ్ చేయలేదు. And it worked this time. From a contact, it went to the account. That's exactly what I wanted. Recycle. Recycle. See, all the three are here. I'm restoring. Gone. Now I come to the contact. Again, I delete Vamshi Mohan. And this time it will route to the account page. Delete. See, after deletion, it went to the account page. You want it to go to the contact page, then come and change here from account to contact at line number 15. Everybody clear? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Anybody has any question here? How this is working or it's not,
Object को check करें.
right? Sorry?
Normally ఇప్పుడు మనం standard object ని తీసుకుంటాం. Standard object.
You can use custom object also. There is no difference between standard object and custom object. There is no difference. Right. There is no difference between a standard object or a custom object. Right? There is no difference. Clear? Anybody has any other questions? Before you move to the next one? Right? Before we move to the next one, anybody has any questions? Right? Now, the next one, we will see how to go ahead and update a record. How to go ahead and update a record. Right? Now, what we are going to do? I'm going to do, right, once again, a table where we will go ahead and display data, and then we will go ahead and we will write an update. And this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something differently. Let's do this program again. First of all, we need to get the data. To get a data, I will use wire. To get a data, I will use wire service. Once again, today also I'm writing wire, right? So keep watching. Already we have written LDS wire. In the LDS wire, you can see that we have written a class. Let's go to the class. Here is the class. You're pulling every account details. No, I don't want to pull all the account details. I want to pull only certain details. In the wire, if you remember in the last class, you have just written a wire. Now today's class, I will write the wire. To the wire, how can I pass a parameter? That also we will see today. We will go to the next step of wire, right? Let's close it. First, Control-Shift-P. Create an Apex class. CL class CL underscore 3004 underscore example3 underscore right underscore ACCSEARCH account search. Press enter. One class got created. Remove the constructor. Public with sharing class. Right now, @aura enabled. As soon as I say, system will write, automatically a method for me. I removed everything from here. Public static string కాదు, list of. Let's do one thing. Not account search, we will say contact search. అంత అకౌంట్ మీద ఎందుకు? Con search. Method name is consearch. A class name is consearch. Control S. Perfect. Method name ser search con. Public list of contact. Public static list of contact, right? And here I will say string search key. From the LWC, you have to pass this attribute. This variable has to be passed from LWC. Whenever you're calling this method called searchCon, you have to pass this variable. With this variable, I want to search. I will say string sk is equals to percentage plus whatever the search key you are passing it plus percentage. Done. Now I will write a return statement. return return. Return what? Return directly I'm writing select id comma name or first name first first name comma last name comma phone 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 comma email from contact contact where first name like colon sk. Or anybody has any question on this class? Anybody has any question on this class?
Catchable equal to 3.
Sorry?
Catchable equal to 3. Or I enable.
Cacheable equals to, yes, you have to write in Lightning cacheable equals to cacheable. Cacheable equals to true. All Lightning components should have cacheable equals to true. Manam viyapothe it will not work. Sometime it works, sometime it doesn't work. Always give cacheable true. Yes, now it is the time for me to go ahead and create an LWC. Control Shift P. Create Lightning Web Component. LWC underscore today's date 3004 underscore example 3 underscore LDS, right? LDS IMPRATI impression underscore update and wire. Both I'm showing in a single example again. Wire with param. Update with param. Both in a single example I'm showing you. Manam update kuda cheddam. How to pass a parameter also we will see. There you go. Now I go to my Lightning web component right here. Right. So what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to go ahead and I say Lightning Lightning card. Oh, wrong. Control Z. Lightning dash card. Title equals to LDS LWC IMPRATI impression UPDAT update with WIRE wire. Now here I should have a search I should have a place where a user can enter a text to search. LIGHT and Lightning, INPUT input. Label equals to enter. Enter, right? SEAR search data. Whenever you enter it on change, I have to call a function. Call SEAR, call search. Call search. Call search. Call search. Right? Perfect. That's it. Control else. Then the result has to be displayed. Result has to be displayed. Right? So here I will say paragraph tag. After that, okay, after the paragraph tag, I will say bold tag. In the bold tag, I will say result. Result. Below this, I will say paragraph tag. And now I will display data table. I will display data table. Right? I'll display data table. Right? How to display data table? We did this in the last class. Yes. Right.
Lightning data table.
What was that? How did you do it? Anybody remember? Right?
Lightning data table.
Lightning data table.
Where we use
As LIGHT and ING Lightning data table. Lightning data table. Right? Shall we copy from the class as we are running out of time? Right? For example, in the here itself we did it. Where? Let me go to the right wire. Where is the wire? Here is the wire. In that also we did this lightning data table. Let me go to the wire here. Here we go. Lightning data table. You're displaying the data. So I'll copy this, Control C. I come to my and I paste it. As simple as that. Lightning data table. Key field is ID, data is rupam.data, column is column. Right? Now you have to go ahead. Next piece that what I'm going to do, right? In the LDS wire, I go to the JavaScript, I have to have a column. There we go. Control C. I come and paste here, right? In my, let me go to the here, my JS module, and I paste my column. Oh, it was account name. Shit, we should have taken account plan. Then what would have been easy. Now what I have to say? First name, FIRST, first name. Okay, no problem, we'll change it. Field name is first name, right? FIRST, first name. Next, last name, space. API name is LAST, last name. Type is here also text. Next, what is that? Email. Field name is email. Type is email. Next, phone. Field name is phone. Type is phone. My column got created. My column got created. Perfect. Then what I'll do? I will go ahead and right, where is that? Right, here it is. I will go ahead and copy this, Control C. Right, I come here, I copy paste. Now it's not my account list. You have to import. Import. You have to import the method. Import the method from where? Here's my method name. Import search con. Import search con. Here we go. import search.con. From where? From Salesforce. From where? Oh, here we go. Salesforce Apex slash class name. This is the class name. Control C. This is the class name. Control C. Dot the method name. What is the method name? Con. Search.con is the method name. Search.con is the method name. Control S. Control S. Control S.
Was not yet import.
Sorry?
Rupam, where was not yet. Where was not yet import.
Yeah, we'll declare it. Wait, I'm coming there. No, I'm coming to line number 12. Wait. So you call the method. Now it is a time for you to pass the record, right? You have to go ahead and you have to pass. How to pass? Where is the method name? Search.con. Here we go. Search.con. By the way, we also have to capture. You are entering this data. Control C. Let me go ahead and capture. Right? Call search. Event. Event. You have to declare a data. What is that? You have to declare a variable. SEAR says search txt text. A variable I declared. Then you have to say this dot search text. This dot search text. I don't think that today we'll be able to do the update. Fine. We'll continue tomorrow. No issues at all. This dot search text is equals to event dot target dot value. Event dot target target dot value. What value? Whatever the search data that you entered, it will be now stored here in search text. That search text at the rate wire this comma, right, comma. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pass the parameter at the rate wire. Wire is giving error because you have not imported the wire, comma wire. The error will be gone. You have to import wire also. Here in the line 1, import wire. I imported wire. Wire search, comma. Here you have to give in a curly bracket and key. What is the key? Key is search key. Search key. Key. Colon. Value. What is the value? Value is this dot. No. You will say search key and you will put a dollar. You will not say this dot search key. Ala kuda chesukochu, ila kuda chesukochu. If you put this dot search key, it will work. You can also put like this, dollar search key. System will understand. Oh, search key is a variable. In front of that, if you put a dollar, it will become variable. If you don't put a dollar, then a text of search key will be passed to the class. Search key as a text will be passed. So I said dollar. Whatever the result is there, that will be now be given to Rupam. That result we are displaying on the table, Rupam.data. Columns are columns, right? Now it is done. Let us see whether it's working or not. Right? First have to deploy the class. Control Shift P, deploy the class. I've deployed the class. Perfect. Error to run. What is the error here? Let us see the class, whether the class has a problem or not. Aura enabled. CHEABLE catchable true. Right? Public static list of contacts, search contact, string this. String sk equals to this plus search key. Return. Select ID, comma first name, comma last name, comma phone, comma email from contact, where first name is like sk. What is the error? Let's see.
In the JS
Yes.
file, semicolon is missing.
Where semicolon is missing?
The JS file.
In the JS file, semicolon was missing.
And the import.
Where?
Line number 2.
Line number 2. Okay. Control S. Perfect. But that shouldn't conflict here. File name mismatch. See, I create with
The class
Consearch. Earlier, I create with what?
accounts.
Account search. See the name. This is one of the problem again. In LWC, once you create a name, you cannot change the name. We created what? Account search. Later, I changed the name to Consearch and I saved it. Right? So do one thing. Control C, Control Shift P, create Apex class, give this name, and press enter. Enter. Perfect. Come here, copy this, Control C, close it, replace this. I'm creating a new class. Right? Control S. Now you say Control Shift P, deploy to the source. It will deploy. See? Now come here and deploy this also. Control Shift P, deploy to the source. Perfect. What we are searching? Okay. Now let's go ahead. Copy this name. Chala pedda name. Control C. Come here. Resume. Yes. Control V. Control S. First, let's see whether it's working or not. Update Tarajit. We'll do it later, tomorrow. First, let us see whether data is coming or not. Search A. Wow, it's working. See? All wherever the first name contains a scene, A is there, Jack A is there, Pat A is there, Andy A is there. Wherever there is A, system is pulling only those details here. A. W, no one is there. A, only one is there. Right? See? B, BBB, Barbara. Two data found. See how it's working? Perfect. Now we will update this data. That we'll do tomorrow. We don't have a time now. See, our component is working. Here also I'm using a wire. In the wire, I'm calling the method. And then I'm passing the variables. This is how you pass a variable in a wire. Variable in a wire. Guys, able to understand? I'm doing so many things in the class. I'm doing so many things in the class. This is the third week, if I'm not wrong. Another 2 weeks to go. Your class will end in another 2 weekends.
Rupam, ఒకసారి క్లాస్ చూసారా?
Sure, why not? Here we go. Done, guys? Anybody has any question till here? నేను ఇంకా అప్డేట్ చేయలేదు. Update I don't have a time to do today. We'll do it tomorrow. Imperation update. By that we'll complete imperation. Then we will see tomorrow wire a method. Sorry, wire a property, wire a function. Tomorrow we'll see complete wire. Next class we will see events. Not a doubt. 2 weeks loud. It might go to another 3 weeks. 3 weekends. Let's see. Syllabus is big. I don't want to skip anything. That's the reason. If it takes time, is it okay, everyone? Even if we extend 1 week more?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I told you LWC 4 weekends, but Tuesday 6 weekend ki veltundi.
Yes, sir.
Right? So let's cover everything in depth. Okay, manam itla, so that more I give. I know that already in the lightning you have spent almost 8 to 10 weeks. Again 6 weeks on lightning ante total 16 weeks. 16 week ante 4 months almost. Right? See, I don't have any hurry. So if you guys don't have a hurry, then I will go ఇదే పేస్ మీద వెళ్తాను. If I increase the pace, it will bounce. If I decrease the pace, it will become slow. Is this pace is okay? Is speed okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Right? So tomorrow we will see LWS, right? LWC, LWS impression update. After that, wire property, ఈ wire ఏంటిది, ఈ story of wire, ఈ wire ఏంటిది. Tomorrow we will understand complete wire. Next Saturday, we will get into events, programmatically and declaratively. Next Sunday, we will go with, right? We will go with PubShop. PubShop. Next to next Saturday, we will go with LMS and Jest. Probably in 2 weekends, we should be able to complete, but suppose it, because these are all big concepts coming up, if it extends, then we might extend to week 3. So another 2 to 3 weeks to go, right? I will stop here, right? That's it for today. Tomorrow's
Sir,
class, don't miss. Yes, tell me.
sir, it's an interview question, sir.
Tell me.
What's the security you are going to be used in the project? The interviewer has asked me.
Multiple security, right? Whenever you talk about, we will introduce in a project based on profile, we will introduce security based on permission set. We will introduce security, right? These are called data security. We will introduce data security, app security, user security. User security based with profile permission set, data security with, right, OWD with sharing, without sharing class, right? An
Okay.
app security, I will introduce app security with settings. There are multiple settings are there. Data security can also done with a custom setting, custom metadata setting. I'll introduce. See? So you have it. We have learned so many security, how to control user security, right? You create a profile, you create a permission set. Then
Permissions. Yes, sir.
those are user security. Data security, మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? For example, ఇక్కడ పైన with sharing ఒకటి ఉంది. ఎందుకు? To implement OWD, right? OWD is a data security, right? Custom setting, custom metadata setting, data security, right? Application security through security controls, setting la, right? Who, right? In that we have a lot of this, from where you can access this application, right? IP based login, time based logins, right? Then, right, if error happens, Apex exception error code, all these are security only. If error happens, automatically the administrator will be notified. So ఒక జనరల్ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగితే 10 ఆన్సర్ చెప్పొచ్చు ఇందులో. In this, your whole Salesforce knowledge can be visible. ఇంత చెప్తే చాలు, you will understand that you know everything, right?
Yep. One more question, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, when the user logged in, how you are going to store that user details in which object he is asking me?
When a user is logged in, where do you want to, when which object this, where you want
Yeah,
to store,
user,
or where
yeah,
it is stored? What is the question?
yeah, where it is stored. I mean, in which
Right.
object it is going to be stored.
Definitely, right? Setup audit trail. It will be stored, right? In, right? No, not in the setup audit trail. Sorry, setup audit trail stores all this one. Session setting table.
Session settings. Mhm.
You will be storing in a session setting table. Here it is. Right, setup. I'll show you. Under security, you have a session setting tables. There you can see all the user information wherever they logged in. Here it is. Under security, you'll have session settings table. Here it is. Session management, session settings. Here you'll be able to see.
Okay.
No, not here. Session management table. Setting table, guard. Management table. Here it is. See. When did I log in? Right? Which IP address I log in? Which location I logged in? What sessions I have opened? Right? All these things created, updated, you can from here. Here, session management table. The table is session management table. Here it is stored. It is also stored in login access policy. Let me see. Network access. No. Session action table. Okay. Right? all the login details.
Login history లో కూడా
There is a one more table if I'm not wrong. Right?
We set up audit trails, sir.
No. Setup audit trails will capture only all the security related to, see, you change the Aura component, who created this component, all these are stored in this table. Any type of development related information, setting related information is stored in this table. Right? So answer is session
login
setting.
history లో కూడా చూపిస్తారు.
Right? There should be login history. One table should be there called login history table. I'm looking for that. Login history table will be there. One table where it is. అది ఎక్కడో ఒక టేబుల్ ఉండాలి. లాగిన్ హిస్టరీ టేబుల్.
అంటే నాకు గుర్తున్నందుకు ఏంటంటే ఒక పర్టికులర్ యూజర్ లోకి వెళ్తే డౌన్ లో లాగిన్ హిస్టరీ వస్తుంది కదా, అట్లా కూడా చెక్ చేస్తాను.
So there should be another table called login history table where I can see all the login history. From where did they log in? Where did they log in? ఉండాలి ఇక్కడ. Okay, let me check it out. Login history table అని ఇంకొక table ఉంది. There you can see. Here it is. Login history table. Here we go. Under identity it's there. Here you can see all the login information. Here we go. See this table. Two tables are there. Session table, session management table will give you the exactly login, current login. Current login will be given by session management table. Login history table will give you past history. Current history, session management. Past history, ikkada undi chudu.
Login history.
Login history table. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Let's meet tomorrow. So till then, have a nice and wonderful day. Bye bye guys. Take care.